a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UCONN Huskies. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFB this year, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a team from the American, the UCONN Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait. And the Hoosiers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Connecticut's offense will have the first possession of the game. Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's McDonald. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Pulls it in. It's Harper. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. UConn quick to the line.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. Third and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Motion from the back. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will take the field for the first time. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be, and now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right?
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking for room, it's Knight. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6.
Gain of 4. Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, the inside give. At midfield, he's got room. Turning on the Jets. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Second down coming up.
Looking downfield, it's McDonald. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats.
Indiana.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll give it to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fareed. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. With the catch, it's Porter. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. It's complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Working on the right. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation.
First and goal, UCONN.
Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking to throw, it's McDonald. He's going for the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Huskies.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Wake Forest. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to pass on second down. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Shotgun snap on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Barker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Of 10. And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds space on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Complete to the tight end.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Chandler. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the run. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
UCONN has it teed up to start this second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Trying to set the tone with the run. He has the first and still on his feet. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. Caught behind the line. It's Barker. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Looking to pass. It's Carr. Fires to the big fella. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Hoosiers are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Barker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Finds his man. It's Becker. And he's almost to that first down marker. They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Under fire. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
When you make a quarterback feel comfortable, man, they'll sit in that pocket, they'll go through their progressions, but when you start to hit them, they become very human, very average. They got to do a better job of keeping him upright, protecting him, so he can have a better second half than he did first.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They punted away on 4th down. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Pulled it, finds his man on the left. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on! Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Looking to throw, it's McDonald. Here's a hit. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Got a man. It's Harper. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. UCONN will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The run up the middle, looking for the score. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Here's a throw downfield late. Reels it in down the left side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Lost a throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Here's the pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. 4th down, gotta have it here. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
And listen to the crowd. They're going absolutely nuts. If they get the extra point, they tie this thing. In all likelihood, it's going to overtime, and they've got the home field crowd behind them. What a huge advantage in this moment.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Set to kick it off.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Quarterback on the keeper. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it. It's Coleman. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. UCONN gets it first. They've got a 1st and 10 to start overtime. Gives it on the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's McDonald. He caught it, and he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tight end now in motion. They'll try to blast their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got a little work to do here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this is why you pick defense first when you go into overtime, because I want to know exactly what I need. Nice job on 3rd down, stopping the quarterback, getting the sack, forcing the 4th down, and probably the field goal. Offense, get ready. You know exactly what you need to do.
Not even a thought to take the field goal. They're going for it on 4th and goal. He wants to throw it. Going for 6. Incomplete. What a big miss, and now any kind of score will beat him.
Well, they couldn't come up with it there on 4th down in overtime, so now their defense comes onto the field, and a lot of pressure on this defense now to keep the O out of the end zone.
1st down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score, and it's over. Gonna run it. It's Knight. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down now, and putting anything on the board will make them a winner here in OT. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And they'll try to win it with a long field goal right here. Timeout called by the defense. They want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good! A hero for the game! A game-winning field goal in overtime! The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game is decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.